Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. We're going to be going straight into our pistol round. We are here with the second map of Scars versus BTRG, and already, well, we've had the early damage done. It's an aggressive push on towards this B site, and the T side looking like they're going to have a bomb plant as a minimum. There's going to be that push coming back in. Rita. And to try and find kill back, but it needs to be fairly quick. The rotation will be coming in from his teammate as well through the tunnels. I don't seem to have a kit either, and while this is looking slim to none, it will already be the first round going the way of the BTRG side. Obviously, we can try and bring up the odds once again. They haven't been working too well today, so I'll give them another chance. We'll see if they work. Obviously, hopefully they're coming up in a screen right about now, and they are gone. You can tell I love doing that. But either way, we are back in, as said. We're going to have ourselves a few rifles alongside the SMGs. It's a better start already for BTRG. They had a very, very poor first half of the first map, losing it 14-1. Already, Land God is going to find the second kill of the round. And it's looking pretty bleak for Scars already. Nice work from Rita, though. We'll be able to find one with the CZ as they all look to push in through short. We'll try and do some work with the pistols. While the remaining players just going to look to try and save what they've got. Bring those pistols, bring that SMG into the next round. 5-7 can be dropped over to someone even without armor. It still has that headshot potential. And yeah, other than that, it's a fairly clean round actually coming in from BTRG. Now going to get themselves the second. I'll be interested to see if Scars are actually able to take this over into. Obviously, they do have themselves the coach, but this is sort of one of the like puggier maps. It seemed to work in the previous. Well, it has to be said that Rita was one of the better players. I think Laz definitely was the one to lead the charge. But either way, they have themselves a little bit of a purchase into this round just to save stuff from the previous once again. And while already it's looking like this round is dead to rights, the T's just going to quickly push on towards that short position. Opening duel goes their way, and the bomb is going to be planted without much trouble at all. The remaining players looking to try and hunt down a weapon or two. And Laz will find one with a deagle. But that is all she wrote. 3-0, BTRG keep themselves nice and clean. But now he comes straight in. Double op setup. Rita alongside Laz. Picking up an AWP apiece. Looking like the CT side are about to be bombarded from this B push once again. BTRG really going for these faster plays. It is going to be two men on the site, but already they have pretty much lost this round. I think they're just going to have to duck out of it once again. They weren't expecting the pace that came in from BTRG. And yeah, that's the round done. The double ops will be saved at least, but already Scars looking like they're in a little bit of trouble here. Needing to get themselves off the mark. They've got to be careful, actually. Bars, I don't really know why he's pushing in this direction. Well, he's a little bit lucky. Start looking completely the wrong way. Rita as well going to be trying to look for some sort of exit kill. At least try and keep BTRG honest. But the fact is, it is going to be 4-0. Good start this time from BTRG, and well, I expect to see an investment back in from the CT side. I'd be quite surprised if they don't go for anything. Should at least pick up some pistols or something along the lines. It's not the worst case scenario. They'll be able to buy into the next round with the AWPs once again if they really want to. So I suppose this is sort of a chance at a sort of free round. This time, well, it's a quick push once again. I'm liking this from BTRG. They're just playing the gambles. That's the thing with this map. The spawns on dust2 actually allow you to go for fast plays towards specific sides of the map, and playing off the spawns can be a very effective way of actually working this map. Making things very difficult. Aggressive push from Bas, but he's only going to manage to get himself one. Now Laz somewhat left in no man's land. Just going to have to fall back and try and play the cross. A little bit of a gap in the smoke, and he finds that opening pick. Looks for a second, but can't get anything more. So then an AK retrieve from Take as well, but he didn't actually buy any Kevlar, which is interesting. Doesn't matter, though. He's still going to find himself a kill, and it's left all onto Forking. One man alone. Somehow this sort of mixed bag buy has actually worked very, very well for Scars. T-side. Well, left with just Forking, trying to at least make things a little bit more costly. It's not going to happen. Rita will put him down. It is going to be 4-1 in favor of BTRG, and they still can comfortably buy back into this one. Gonna see the AWP coming onto Langord. I imagine there must be... Is there one on the floor? No, it's just straight up AK, so maybe gonna go for a fast play once again. The bomb going for an aggressive push over towards that B side early on, but mainly just taking tunnels control and looking like they are falling into much more of a default. CT side obviously building up quite a bit of bank actually off the previous round. They were somewhat expecting a loss there, and you can see how much cash after only winning one round is actually quite impressive. And the T's, on the other hand, well, Bomb Plump will give them enough to go for a buy. But other than that, they may be in some trouble. Nice start again. It's Rita to find the opening kill with the AWP. It's going to be the trades back as they look to split in towards middle. Lance is going to be there with the AWP and actually kind of gets baited out by his teammate there, but let's move past that. Take will win himself and his team the round by finishing off the remaining couple of players. Can you bet on the next map too, please? Everybody is the curse. Either way, T-side will have themselves a bit of a buy, and by the looks of things, they may be going back towards that B site once again. He's taking some early aggression in that direction. You can see that the CT side are more than aware of the potential of this, and they're sort of playing an almost pushover strategy where they start off with a couple of players over towards B, and then they move everybody forward. Tag will come in already, doing a little bit of damage, actually doing quite a lot of damage onto Forking. Do have a little bit of crossfire in towards this mid position. Nice start from Rita. Again, he gets the opening kill. The push in the meantime comes in towards the B side. Actually, it's the two B players that somewhat make the mistake. Rita now going to go pushing through, attempting to do the damage, and while Laz has at least found one back, they're not going to want to peek in that direction once again, and I wonder if the CT side are actually going to challenge this. The B site of this map. Probably the hardest site in the game to retake. Obviously, either site of Nuke is fairly difficult to retake as well, but just the sort of avenues you have to get back in always favor the man on the angle. Either way, it is going to be BTRG to break straight back. Laz is going to find another one. At least keep them a little bit honest. And well, Bas is going to do the same. There's actually only one man standing for the T side here. So a real chance for a reset to come in from the CT side, who have a big bank built up behind them, considering they've only won 2 rounds. Laz attempted to call in a pause, but... oh, there we go. A little bit slow. Hake has had a PC error. Either way. We're already going to have Forking finding the opener. The push towards Long has not gone well at all for this CT side. And Bar's still looking to try and push in here. He really wants to try and trade this back. He's so low on HP. This is really risky. And, well, the reward was not worth it. A 1-for-1 trade. The early Long aggression, it looked like they had the right read. But the fact is, they're now left with a 2-man disadvantage. Fact is, BTRG now left in a strong position. Laz, well, he's got the right spot. Okay, that was... it looked ridiculous. He was just trying to clear the close angle, but... it's almost like head down. Try and hide. Okay, take. Maybe whatever that error was has fixed itself. Although Langod... oh, that could be a problem. Is it going to reach him? I think he may just survive, yeah. It's not quite going to do it. And, well, take will pre-fire, but he's taken so much damage that shouldn't really have much of a chance in this round. CT side have a little bit of extra cash, so maybe him saving could give them something into this next. But the fact is, it is going to be another round for BTRG, and realistically, a round that looked like would be heavily in favor of Scars. Now, a lot of the time you'd sort of think about saving into the next round, but I think just with the amount of money and the amount of damage that's being done to the BTRG economy, it's definitely a good idea to go for a buy. Yeah, we've seen a bit of a slow start to some of these players, like especially that aggression onto Long. To have 3 players push in and only find 1 kill is just not enough. Not enough. This is map 2, yes. The first map was Cash, and it was won dominantly by Scars. Well, they are going to purchase up. Pass. Going for a little bit of aggression here. Will spot one on the cross, and actually this time we'll find the opener, which looks to fade away, and we'll be able to do just that. As said, the T-side economy not really in a good spot. Then again, the CTs is in an atrocious position. Almost we lose a lot of HP for Rita. Smoke is going to be thrown down. The T's are going to try and make their way back into this round. You got Langod on the AWP, but he doesn't have any head armor, so that is worth noting. They're now going to switch Laz over towards Long to support his teammate, but the fact is there's nobody there. They're looking to play in towards this mid position. Don't really have any presence on short either. They do go in that direction. The T side will be very well set already, though. First kill comes in. A little bit over-aggressive from Rita there. And while the T side have just pounced into action, they found themselves another couple of kills. And, well, I thought that was going to be the death of the man in the middle, but he's going to survive a little bit longer. Boss looking to at least push in and help him, but the fact is, Start will be able to escape. Once again, we come into this retake over towards the B side, which they've really struggled at so far. In fact, they haven't pulled one off yet. Either way, CT side. Are going to be saving their weapons. Now, they get 2400 here, so again, if they wanted to, they could drop a FAMAS or two. In fact, Yoko can actually drop a rifle, so not too bad a position for them, but... They're actually just going to go for a couple of CZs. Next round, they'll get 2900 loss bonus, so it will give them another buy. And actually, one of the only rounds they managed to win was based off somewhat forced by situation. Got Laz on that AWP, but hasn't exploded into this map. I know that there's a lot more that this man has to offer. Well, at least not so far as well. He finds himself one kill, but it's Lang got to trade back a couple. Still got 2 rifles in play alongside the CZ. Already the take removed. Aggressive peek onto short as the CT side desperately try and bring this one back, but it's not going too well at the moment. We're going to be going down once again. There's a chance for something to be spotted over the top. Gonna go for the boost. Oh, it's just missed the timing. They may be able to catch one off, but the fact is the bomb has already made its way up short, and the remaining player in the form of AJ is actually just going to try and stop them if they do go for any rotations here. Smart stuff from BTRG. The fact is this 8th round is looking inevitable. Nice shot as well to remove one, and he'll get the second as well. 8-2. BTRG looking to take us to that 3rd map, and with already winning the half with still 5 rounds left to go, they are in a strong spot to do it. Either way, we do have a buyback in. CT side didn't actually invest too much into the previous. I'm liking the belief in Scars. I hope that they can at least bring this back to make it a closer competition, because we saw such a dominating first map that, well, it's not the most entertaining games when you see one team get destroyed. Obviously, if we do go on to the 3rd map, we'll have to wait to see who will be the one team getting eliminated. But BTRG, at least in this one, are looking strong. Although, if you look at the scoreboard, it's not that much difference. We've had some very, very close rounds, but in the clutch situations, in the afterplants, BTRG have been very good indeed. You can see how many times the bomb has actually gone off. A lot of saves coming in from Scars, but once again, looking like it's going to be this push on towards the A site. Laz will be able to hit the shot onto one. He's done so much damage. One kill doesn't do him justice, but he's going to find a second anyway. A 3rd will come in from his teammate and start now, the only one left. He's going to get himself that bomb plant, at least build up some cash, but absolutely nothing more that can be done. I'd like to know just how much damage was done. In that previous round. Here we go, though. Back on the board. CT side. Get themselves a 3rd. They're going to go for this long presence again. Now, this is sort of the thing with the CT side of this map. A lot of it comes down to gambles. Like, you have to sort of push certain positions. You have to take risks. Like, we saw them going heavier into mid and B early on. Now they've sent 3 players early on over towards long. Obviously, one of them's now fallen back. But that's what it is. And if the opposite team pushes into that position, brilliant. If they push the other way, you're somewhat screwed. Either way, early damage. Gonna force Rita off the angle. Does have himself the AWP once again. have Rita find himself a kill. The jump down may actually catch him out. He's going to miss the shot. However, Yoko will trade. Leaves it into a 3 versus 3. Will make that just 2 as Start catches off another. Laz there again with the trade and still looking to do work with this AWP. They are actually going to juggle the bomb back up. They've got to watch out because there's still a man over towards long in the form of Bars. Vanguard and Forking will be left to try and clutch this out. In for the pick here. And it's a battle, but neither of them are winning it. Laz is actually going to hear the footsteps and... wow. Going to come down to him with this AWP and he'll hit the shot as well. It will be another round on the board for Scars as they start to try and bring this back. Now, the bomb plant will help the tease out a little bit, but I'll be interested to see if they do actually go for a buy into this next round. I think they probably will. Yeah, everybody can buy fairly comfortably, and it's only going to be maybe a bit of a hit for Oix unless somebody can actually drop him a gun. Here we go, though. Already. Boss, again, looking for a bit of aggression now. He's won this duel a couple of times. Nade's going to be going in. Do a little bit of damage to Forking, but not anything to really write home about. Well, this time, he's going to be losing that battle once again. Double orb setup will remain for the CT side, and do still have only a deagle onto Oix, so they have taken a hit here. If they lose this round, they will be in real trouble, but already finding the opening frag. Aggression going to be coming in. Oh, okay, I don't think that's what he meant to do. Looked like we were about to get an engagement instead. Just get shot, but Take, in the meantime, has turned things back. Laz going for a peek into middle. Smoke has gone down. AJ is just going to be waiting around that corner. Laz actually going to make his way through the smoke now as the push comes in. Nice shot from Oix with the deke. And actually, it's going to be removed. The second player as well. Left all onto Laz. He's have definitely done enough in this round. There shouldn't be much hope for the AWPer. Well, it seems like he is the sort of man they have to avoid if they move away from him. Seem to be winning them. Laz is just trying to exit with his AWP. The money not great on the CT side, but saving this may give them something to rally behind at least. Maybe a few pistols. Actually, because his opponent has sneaked all the way through the tunnels, the chances of them actually removing him are very slim. So, it is going to be another round on the board for BTRG. They hit their 9th, and, well, too much more than this, and you'd start to get a little bit worried. You abandoned the CS game yesterday as you could not fathom how some people say. See, I've come close to doing that in the past, but I don't really abandon games. I just take it. Already, though. Tag hit. Oh, Laz. If he pulled the trigger there, he would have had himself the opener. Once again, long control is going to go the way of the T side. Obviously, they don't actually invest into this. They're saving money. An extra 1,900 into the next round will give them another buy. We'll see if they can do anything with the force. Oh, Yoko does manage to find an opener. That P250 doing work, and look at the stack at the moment from the CT side. 2 players on short, 2 players on the site itself, 1 player holding middle with a P250. They've completely abandoned B. Not been much probing. They're going to go pushing in as well. There's a second man on the corner. This is a nice little setup coming in from the CT side. And these are the exact gambles I talk about. They take a risk. The risk pays off. And now Forking is left trying to save this. He's being tagged away by the USP. Left all alone in a 1 versus 4. And, well, maybe just holding onto the rifle might be the better thing. He'll be able to drop one and buy utility anyway. Not going to get much loss bonus. Even any sort of cost he can create. Be good, but actually he's going to be held in towards long. And Laz is even going to finish him off. So it is going to be 9-5. Double orb setup will come in, and I think the T side have realized, okay, we've had quite a bit of success on this B site. Let's go back to what we know. Quick flashes in. Looking to lead the charge. Lots of damage being done as they push into the sites, and Yoko has helped them at least create a decent scenario here. Only 2 players left, one of them tagged ridiculously low. We'll see. AJ able to pick himself up a gun, but the bomb's now dropped into the open. He's the only one left. Yoko wants to try and end this. Instead, he hands away a kill. Slightly unnecessary here, and he's given a chance over to AJ. Because does he have the correct read? He's going to go peeking back in towards the tunnels area. That's actually falling back. Maybe expecting him to try and turn this into a 1 versus 1. Waiting for him to get that bomb down. Bars is just ready and waiting. AJ's actually going to pre-fire the angle and find himself the kill. Yes, he's on 6 HP, but the fact is, he's given himself a chance to actually get out of there. Laz is going to be on the hunt, but I don't think he's going to be able to catch him before he escapes, and he has absolutely no idea where this is going. I think that overface from Yoko may actually cost them, as AJ, he's going on a long, long rotation all the way back around. Comfortably have himself a bomb plant. Probably going to be a little bit worried about that mid-cross. But the fact is, it's actually a push all the way through long coming in from Laz as well. He's retrieved an AK-47, so this duel should be a lot more difficult now. AJ, definitely wary of this push. But he's got to be careful, because the more time he burns, the less likely he's going to expect them to actually come through long. Where the push comes in, is he going to run straight into his opponent? Unlucky with the choice. It is going to be 9-6. A little bit too close for comfort, but Laz is there to rectify the situation. And from what was an 8-2 scoreline to bring it back 9-6 is really not too bad. Now we get to see if BTRG can continue onto that CT side. Either way, we are going to be getting right back into this one. Now, considering how this game started out, as said, 8-2 scoreline. If Scars actually win themselves the pistol, they're right back into this game. It is not over by any stretch of the imagination. By the looks of it, they're going to go for the classic aggressive long. Try and take the fights there. Now, this does give Langard a pretty good position with that USP. They don't have any ranged pistols, and not finding anybody there early on may actually force the T side to fall back a little bit. They're going to go in towards the pit and, well, take very aggressive sort of peek out. Almost gets caught with his pants down. Samai is able to survive, and he's still trying to take the fight back. In the meantime, the push is going to be coming in on towards short. There will be start to find that opening kill, and, well, the T's looking for a trade, and Bars will find just that. This will leave Langard in quite a predicament. He's going to be stuck in the corner. Still finds one, which at least leads it into a 3 versus 3. Bomb is going to be planted. Pass with the smoke down. Push going to be coming in. Finds a first, but again, it's only going to be a trade back. Laz does have himself a P250 in the pit, so he's just going to try and take that ranged fight if it comes to it. Yoko, all he's going to do is try and burn down the clock, but actually, Laz is going to fall, and so will his teammate. It is going to be the bomb defused. The CT side will have themselves the pistol and a 10th. T-side this round. Absolutely nothing. Just a P250. You got a Deagle onto Laz. I think he knows that he's not getting his AWP anytime soon, so he's just going to invest that money instead. Pistol round definitely looked like it was theirs to have. Langod just trying to shut them down. Of course, we know that there's AK-47s coming into the next round anyway. Laz will actually be able to do a little bit of damage, and these rounds in particular, the extra damage is so crucial. A kill or two can severely reduce the amount of money that they have saved when it comes into any sort of bonus round. However, only one kill. Not going to play a huge part to BTRG. But now we get the AKs. Now we get the buy. T-side again, looking to try and challenge towards long. Now, there's actually going to be lots of players here from the T-side. A chance to find these opening battles. Lots of utility being expended, and Take has managed to sneak his way through the back. Finds two already, and a third comes in with his teammates' help. Also, another kill comes in on the other side of the map. The lurker in the form of Rita catching off one and leaving it all on to Forking. Needs a 4K. He's going to take this round back. The T's have slowed right down, and actually it gives him a chance to come in on the flank, but it seems like Take is more than aware of the potential here. They are going to kick themselves off. 11-7. An early round victory, and as said, the CTs didn't really make that much money. Looking like they're just going to go for a pistol or two. Should be a chance for Scars to actually make themselves a little bit of extra money. See, that is now Scars losing both pistols. Oh, hello. Oh, Nade doing a little bit of damage. Go on, keep going. Keep going. Just spray him down through the door. Laz managing to sneak his way through the B site, finds a lot of players, and oh, actually that's going to be a kill already. As said, like, this is a round that Scars should look to keep as clean as possible. Instead, Start has managed to retrieve himself an AK-47. Bars not going to want to lose this battle. Actually, Laz is getting tagged very low as well. It's starting to get a little bit scary. They're not going to want to lose any more players than this, and Forking has a chance to do that for them, but it is going to be 3 surviving. Here we go, though. Buy back in for the CT side. Langod with a glass cannon AWP. They're going to look to take this fight towards long, but by the looks of things, we're having a pickup in pace from the T side. Look how much damage done by the utility, though, and already being sprayed down through the smoke. Their initial battle has been lost, and they're just going to have to fall back and take another. Definitely not the start they were looking for. Now, they have made a little bit of extra cash over the last couple of rounds, so they will be buying into the next round if this one goes the other way. But already the one sort of diminished factor of this CT side, that UMP is gone, as they've handed an AK into Forking. Gonna need some sort of fight back here. T-side will make their way in towards middle. There is a man down here in the form of Start. Hasn't been boosted up on the box, which is the more powerful of the two, and they're still going to look to try and take the fight in towards this B site. They haven't actually done any damage onto the remaining players there, but there isn't any utility. Leading the charge, Yoko goes out, but well, already it's looking like a slaughter. Quick trades come back in though, and somehow this has ended up into a 2v2. They look like they had it dead to rights with the initial kills, but somehow the T side, they're going to get themselves a bomb plant at least. They are now into, well, the defense of this B site, which is normally fairly effective. AJ actually looking to take the peek back in. His teammate with an AWP glass cannon is not going to be ideal here. Laz just going to be waiting on the corner already. Manages to find one. Surely this round shouldn't swing, but Laz, one bullet in the chamber, executes his opponent. This guy really is a king in the server. I have to say I've been impressed, and, well, he's now just been handed a free AWP. 11-9. The CT side still in the lead, but with a 3-round streak, and, well, a round that looked like there should have been theirs, slipping away from them. Once again, the T's are going to go over towards this B site. Only going to be one man there. Hawking on the little boost spot. May be able to get himself one here, but it really should be checked. It should be the first spot they check as they push into the site, but, well, actually not. He gets himself that kill, and the CZs are actually doing quite a lot of work. It may be a bit too much work. Already down to just one man. Laz has to do everything, and an AK's been retrieved, and they're going to win that round. What just happened? I said it should be the first spot you check. Or at least if you push together. (12-9). CT's win a round out of absolutely nothing. Double AWP now onto the T side, and we will see attack come in onto Forking early on. Already though, early trades. Bars has done work. They can still look to reset their opponents, and Bars out of nowhere. 3 quick kills, executing the opponents, and, well, the remaining 2, they don't really have much of a choice here but to just try and hold on to what they've got. We'll even have a little bit of a hunt coming in from Laz. I don't think he'll want to hand away this AWP. He does manage to get the first. Does he expect the second? I think he spotted him. Doesn't want to take the risk. He can call for the cavalry. It's actually going to go down. That's it. Don't want to give away this AWP, and they don't want to give away all their lives either. Still going to be a hunt coming in. Bars, he'll fall as well. That's now 3 kills that they've just thrown away. The money over on the T side is not anything good. Yoko, I think all he really wants to do is just hold on to his gun now. (12 to 10). CT side looking like they may just go for some pistols once again. Already a little bit of damage done onto Take, but he will get himself the opener. Oh, not again. Surely not again. The pistol's just doing so much for this CT side. AJ finds a couple of kills, and while Langot's still there with the CZ, he almost removes another. The question is, what can be done from start with this rifle? Nothing. Bars will execute him. He's been the man stepping up over the last few rounds. Moves on to second on the board. But now it comes to crunch time. CT side will be investing into this one. A UMP, a FAMAS, but that AWP onto AJ could be an interesting factor here. He's going to go for the aggressive peek on towards long, but there's absolutely nobody there. Already. Push can be coming out into middle. And Boss, again, he finds the opener. There's going to be a quick trade back, but it's left onto just one man on this site. Oix to try and do everything. Push going to be coming through the smoke, and he still manages to get the kill. Yoko only had to hit him with 1 bullet, but Oix really is doing work at the moment. He's found himself a 3rd kill. Take going to be looking to push in. He's got utility. He should know that he's low. An HE into the back of the site should do it, and, well, goodbye. Oix doesn't even bother moving. He knows that he's dead at that point. AJ, not the best weapon to have in a retake scenario, the AWP. Gonna be tagged fairly low, obviously with the AWP. Worst thing in the world, but by the looks of it, he may just try and retreat here. running away with that AWP. A peek out could be enough to actually give him another avenue. And there you go. You see it sort of in the reaction there. It's like, wait, I've got a kill. I can win this now. 1 versus 1 versus Laz. He's going to be walking into the site, but Laz, calm, collected. Doesn't even look like he broke a sweat. 25 and 11. Like, he is the difference at the moment. He's the reason that Scars are still in this game. I would say Boss has had an impressive turnaround over the last few rounds, but this man has won them far too many rounds at this point. 12 to 12. Pistols all that remain for BTRG. It looks like they definitely struggle with their CT sides. Just bear in mind, they were winning 8-2 at one point. They've had eco victories. They've had things that have got them back into this game. But they're about to be losing this matchup. Push. We'll be coming back in. Walking, just trying to get himself a kill. Maybe a little bit of a confidence booster or a weapon to be stolen. Will be take to close out the round. A flawless one at that. Finally, one where Scars are actually able to make themselves a little bit of money. Not going to see Laz handed that AWP. No surprise. Had an impressive game. Be looking for that opener down middle. Managed to connect onto anything, and we are just going to have a double man set up on towards B again. Bas looking like he wanted to just run straight through. Either way, this time Stark gonna be able to find that opener. No trade available yet for the T side, although damage is being done through the wall. It is Bas, the man who's been finding a lot of the openers for their team. Go down, and nice shot from Langod. Just pings the head of Laz straight off. Let's see Rita trying to find some sort of way back in, but an individual peek that doesn't really net them anything, and it's looking like the CT side are going to come back to prominence. Taking Yoko, try and turn this around. Take, trying to avoid the flashes, but instead, left completely blind. Oix has been pretty good on this side so far, but he is only going to be able to manage one kill. Take now, well, trying to cross here. He's actually going to get hit by the AWP. It will be 13-13. Scoreline equalized once again. The T's will have themselves another bye, but it could still slip away from them. Already though, AJ going to be there to find the opener. There needs to be a trade here, and it may just be too late. They only managed to get themselves one. The remaining T's looking to try and push out on towards. I'm going to say short, but they actually find the kill onto Oix in middle instead. They've got to be careful though. Are they going to expect anybody to be this close? It doesn't matter. Nice shot from Yoko. As they now go pushing in towards this B side. There's going to be one man to try and defend it. Start left alone. Need to trade this kill, and well, they will find it. Missed shot from both players. It really is a dance of death at this point. Laz left in the clutch once again. He knows his opponent's low. Just needs to hit one bullet with the Glock, and it is Laz once again. How many times is this man going to save them in the clutch situation? How many times? Either way. Pistols once more as... Ooh, we do see some aggression through mid. Maybe a little bit of a surprise factor here. Already taken a lot of long control. Either way, this round should be very easy indeed. They're going to try and steal this AWP. Well, these are going to look to try and go back and defend this a little bit. They don't want that falling into the hands of the CT side. Well, the defense of it's not going too well. They've just lost a second man. And well, Start is even going to retrieve that orb. And they're losing quite a lot of players here. The T-side money is, again, not in a very strong position. The CTs saving an AWP and an AK would be absolutely wonderful. And the fact is, well, the Ts... I don't even know if they'll be able to afford an AWP of their own. Well, unless it's actually going to be dropped by Rita, Laz will not have an AWP for this round. Oh. Oh, what's going on here? $15-13. Map point in favor of Scars. I've only seen a couple of buy rounds actually come in from BTRG. Yeah, Laz is having a pretty good game. dust2, normally the AWP's paradise. He is 29-13. They are actually going to give that AWP over towards Laz. I don't really blame them at this point. Already, he's going to find himself a tag. Walking left onto just 14 HP. Maybe my lucky number, but definitely isn't his right now. AJ looking for a little bit of aggression. He's going to have a man peeking onto him. He's going to throw out the smoke. Maybe a little bit of a panic here, but he still manages to find a kill and almost gets the second. I don't know how, but it comes very, very close. A lot of low players at the moment. Smoke going down. He comes out. Langkov misses the shot and almost gets caught with his pants down. Molotov going to be used to try and force him off the angle. Just going to throw out a smoke, and Laz actually kills his teammate. Mistakes are starting to be made here. Already, Start manages with another, and it's all left onto Laz. 1 versus 3, everything to do here, and he can't do anything. 15-14, and look at the money for the T side. They've been taking a lot of risks over the last few rounds with hunting for these kills. One AK currently into the hands of Bas. I can understand why. He has been the entry fragger for them over the last few rounds. The coach, Rita, trying to lead the way here. AJ with that AK-47 will be tapping. Already finds himself a first. Looking for more. AJ just trying to end this here and now. There will eventually be a trade back, but I fear it may be too little too late. Still, the CZ will find himself one, but it's left all on to Laz. He's got too many targets, and we're going to overtime. This map is not done just yet. I feel like the over-fighting for those exit frags is what eventually bit Scars in the backside as we now head into OT. Here we go. Money no longer a problem. Laz going to be looking to try and find the shot down mid, but this time, not much to be had. In the meantime, the T's hoping to face towards long, but utility being expended. I mean, they can't really push out, though they will take the fight, and AJ this time, so impactful in the last round, will have no impact in this one. Langod looking to try and return, but actually the T's have completely switched up their position. Langod has managed to come in on the flank, and this should be all the information now for the CT side about where this push is going to be coming in. He has the mid control, and the T's actually, after losing all of that spot, are actually going to fall back. Wasted an awful lot of time. East side. Go back towards long. Langod has to be a little bit careful here. He's fairly far out the open. He may actually be just caught off. Yeah, this is a ridiculous position to hold, and you got nobody watching long. They're not expecting them to come all the way back through. That smoke is atrocious, but hey, they've got another one, so it's not too bad. Cross will be coming in. Man on the site that they have to deal with. They have to be pretty careful. No one's got a gun out. Start could just end this here and now. Why is no one watching? Not expecting a second player to be that close, and now Laz has to try and defend this all alone. Not yet defusing the bomb. They're not going to peek out. He's going to miss the shot, and that's going to be the round. So many mistakes made by either side in that one. It is going to be BTRG to take themselves around number 16. There we go. Aggressive peek with the AWP. Nade's doing a decent amount of damage though already. Mission coming through from Langod. Oh, who's the smoke gonna favor? That's the question. Oh, it's gonna favor take. Spots him through. It will be the opener again, going the way of the T side. Actually, bit of a push coming in on towards long as well. AJ looking to try and retake this position. They're going to check it. They should. They definitely should. Is this really going to happen again? 2 rounds in a row? Or they forget to check an angle? Oh my goodness, this could be about to go very badly for the T's. AJ is so well placed. He's looking to try and find the head. There's 3 players in front of him. Still nobody checks the pit. Not one. He's just got the chance to end this here and now. Tapping away. Finally, they realize, and luckily, he doesn't do enough damage to end the round for them. However, it is now back into a position where the CTs can actually win it. Bomb is going to be planted onto the site. Fairly even scenario for either side. In fact, a low player on each and a healthy one. Couple of flashbangs thrown in. Fast taking a very aggressive angle, and Yoko now left to do it all alone. BTRG looking to round that corner. He's ready and waiting, but 4King will end him. 17 to 15, another round on the board for BTRG. And while Scars, they are being punished, and they are making big, big mistakes. T's at least. Will have themselves a buy going into this. Landgod's bought up an auto sniper. The meme machine. Well, Take's just like, nah, no, not about that life. Want to keep as far away from that gun as possible. AJ again going to be taking this aggressive push onto short. That nade, oh, it doesn't quite do as much damage as I was hoping for. Of course, we saw a fairly T-sided dust2 so far, 9-6 either half. This time it is going to be Bars to find himself that early frag. Yes, another one in the form of his teammate. Still got to deal with this auto sniper though. One and done. Nothing more. The meme cannon is not going to find anything. CT side, well, they're obviously going to go for this retake. Push will come back in. Rita's holding the angle. First will go his way. Second round the corner, but they know exactly where he is. Wiggs has no chance. It will be 17-16. At least Scars get themselves the final round. A 30 bomb now hit for Laz, although it would be 31 if he didn't kill his teammate. The question is now, can Scars do it on their CT side? Now, when they got their economy rolling towards the end of the first half, they did actually manage to get themselves some round on the board. Now, economy, not really going to play a massive factor here. The thing is, they do love their double AWP setup. It's a pricey one. It is a very pricey setup to run. Oix has also hit himself a 30 kill, but here we go. Which is going to be coming in onto Walls Long. Already the first kill at least goes the way of the CT side, but it's very quickly traded out. And well, they've got one man in towards the pit, but ultimately the T's are still going to be waiting for it. Good flashbang, though. That will net the kill straight back, and a repeat going to be coming in. And Steven facing into the bullets. No fear from Rita. Good old Rita. Lived a long life. Ready? Taggy the side, but Laz, he doesn't mind about doors. Here's the face-off. AJ. Oh, he's going to find that kill. We'll at least turn it back into a 3v1. Still a long way left to go, and he has to be careful because it's actually going to be taking a bit more of an aggressive peek in towards middle. The fact is, though, he is somewhat alone, but has the cross being held. Although now, well, he is truly alone. Just going to be sat into the corner. A little bit of an off angle, which may not be expected. AJ does actually peek the angle, but won't win it anyway. 17-17. Scoreline equalized. The double AWP setup will come back in again, and the T's actually don't even have one into this round. Maybe going to look to pick up the pace a little bit. Of course, for Scars to win this in this overtime, they need to win all 3 CT rounds. 2 remaining. For either side will take it. Obviously, if they win one apiece, then we are heading into a second OT. However, first pick this way will go the way of Rita. Just going to be coming in towards that mid spot. A couple of players there still on the site, and Taker's going to peek out and notice, okay, everybody's coming this way. The bomb actually going to go alone through tunnel, though, and that will be dropped. Another one for Take, as they still look to try and hunt him down, and they're just not going to be able to. Finally, he will die, but, well, that'll be the beginning of the end. Scars, they take themselves another map point, another attempt to close out this match, and, well, the T side actually with a dwindling economy. Yoko is Crow, and Poem is not here. He is being stood in. Either way, rush B, don't stop. The classic strat, but they have stopped. They've got stuck, and that's going to allow for Take to mow them down. He goes for a little bit more with the Deagle, but there will be trades. The CT side able to at least turn this into a 3 versus 2? Now, realistically, this is where I expect the CT side to be patient. No need to take the fight alone. They've got so much utility. They've got the man advantage. This is where Scars should end it. But Oix is still standing. He's 31 kills. AJ with 30. Although he's only got 4 HP. No head armor, but that won't make a difference at this point. Unless maybe an HE hits him in the face. I'm going to look to try and get on towards the site. Throwing out the remaining utility that they have. Some utility. Oh, that may be enough. That may be enough to dunk out AJ. It's left all onto Oix. 1 versus 3. He's got a man pushing him from behind. He'll find himself the first. And actually, they didn't really peek together there. Flashbang will actually leave his opponent blind, and they know exactly where he is. This will be it. Scars, they come back from an 8-2 deficit to take this into the next series. They will be heading into our decider match to see if they can make it through to the next stage of the qualifier. Either way, that is it for now. We'll be back after the break with our next best of 3.
Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.